Back to the channel. My name is Cameron. Today I want to talk about used equipment and more so the danger of using used equipment. I was gifted some boxes from an older beekeeper who was winding down his apiary, and the first thing I did was sanitize the equipment. Now, there's several ways you can do it. You can get the little handheld butane torches and just go around all the inside of the wood. If there's propolis, excessive propolis, take that off and then just burn all the inside of the box. That way, if the colony that was in there had any sort of diseases or anything like that, sanitizing it with fire will destroy any potential issues that you could have in your colonies and your apiaries. There's a beekeeper in England that I follow, and he recently used some used equipment that had been given, and unfortunately he lost his own. He has several apiaries, but he lost a whole apiary because his bees got European foul brood. Now that's just the same as American foul brood. It's just they call it European because they're in Europe. Once you've got American foul brood in your apiary, that apiary is gone. All that equipment has to be destroyed. You need to contact your local beekeeper association and let them know, and everything has to be destroyed. So used equipment can be great, obviously cost effective, especially for new beekeepers, but you've got to be aware of some of the issues that you might have. Now, I was aware of it, very fortunately, and so when I got my used equipment, I decided that I was going to really sanitize them. On a side note, when you have brand new equipment, you can also run a blowtorch around the inside of the boxes to give it that burnt wood smell, because sometimes you might catch a swarm and put it into a nice, clean, fantastic, beautiful box. If the queen decides that she don't like that, they will just leave. So it's important to get your equipment as close to a penthouse suite to bees as possible, and one of those ways is to scorch the inside of your boxes. Predominantly bees will live in trees that have been hit by lightning and they've hollowed out a hole, and they'll live in there. So when they smell the burnt wood, it's very appealing to them, just like if you put in pre-waxed frames and in some cases dead bees in the bottom, because then the scouts know that, well, this used to be a colony right here, bees have lived here, so it might be okay. Now, depending on how big your outfit is, if you've got one or two hives, the little hand butane torch will work great. I've got a few more than that, and I really wanted to do it right, so I bought the biggest blowtorch you get, and I'm going to show you right now. So once you've got it lit, you turn the gas up and put it on full, switch here, and away you go. It really works well. Let me get a box and I'll show you. So what you want to do is run round all the inside of the box, just scorching it like that, and that will burn any potential disease that it may have had. And on your new box, just do the same, just on the inside. see how it's darkened it off? It's scorched the wood, and it'll give that smell. It'll give that smell of charred wood, scorched wood from a potential thunder lightning strike. Now, when you're doing this, just be aware you've got a great big flame. Get yourself a hose pipe or something like that close by, just in case that's grass. It's very dry right now. We've had not much rain. Just make sure that you are prepared for potentially putting out a grass fire on the ground. So just to recap, guys, on used equipment, if you're gifted used equipment or if you buy used equipment, make sure you sterilize it, you sanitize it with fire before you take it into your apiary. It's not worth losing all your bees to save a few bucks. On the new equipment, it's not necessary, but it certainly makes it more appealing to the bees with that scorched wood. Once again, when you're doing this, be very careful regardless of any flame size or flamethrower size. Just be mindful that it's fire, and be cautious of potential leaf foliage on the ground catching fire. Just be responsible, have a hose pipe, bucket of water, something like that. But that's all I've got for you today, guys. I will see you on the next video.